Cygnar theme forces of history. Northguard Gravediggers, 95th Trencher Company, 101st Infantry Battalion, 3rd Division, 1st Army. Their slogan, "Dug in to stay." Company makeup, leadership, Captain Maxwell Finn, Lieutenants Boyd, Bridgeby, Cartington, Clapson, Liverman, Rolfe, Stiles, Varnway, and 42 sergeants, ASETs, 214 trenchers, 86 trencher, commandos, 28 snipers, 18 grenade porters, 9 commando scattergunners, 6 chain gun crews, 6 cannon gun crews, 4 Grenadier Light Warjacks. One of the most legendary companies in the First Army, the 95th Trencher Company nonetheless has a decidedly grim reputation. Numerous times it has been nearly annihilated in battle, only to rise again with fresh troops eager to risk their lives to stand in the company of past heroes. These soldiers have sworn not to rest until they retake the Thornwood. The 95th was once part of the 1st Division and served General Hagen Cathmore. But in the wake of the losses suffered at Northguard, that division ceased to exist. They presently serve under the 3rd Division, led by General Kierlan Kersmore, and are assigned to the ever-expanding trenchworks and fortifications surrounding Stonebridge Castle, a vital point of defence along the river east of Point Bourne. Now more than ever, the 95th is considered the embodiment of what it means to serve as a trencher. It boasts a long and storied history of battle against Cawdor, having been first created before the First Thornwood War. The company fought as part of a regiment that reinforced Colonel Drake Cathmore's forces after his heroic death at the Battle of the Tongue. In the decades that followed, they fought in many border skirmishes against both the Cadoran regular army and mercenaries in Cawdor's employ. This company performed with conspicuous gallantry after the withdrawal from Merrywin at the end of the war in Lael. They suffered the loss of 7 in 10 men as they battled to drive off the Cadorans trying to circumvent Northguard. One of those who survived this bloody engagement was Master Sergeant Maxwell Finn, who was singled out for a field promotion straight to captain. The 95th was present for Gurvadelt Irusk's massive attacks on Northguard, and they suffered high casualties in both. Not entirely restored to full strength by the time of the second attack, they stood directly in the path of the onslaught. Despite heroic efforts, in the end the company was overrun even as the fortress itself was taken and its defenders forced to retreat south into the forest. So thoroughly were the trenchworks compromised that surviving members of the old regiment thought the 95th lost completely. Captain Maxwell Finn is credited for rescuing a number of the survivors of the company and leading their return to Corvus on a harrowing several-week journey. Starting with the survivors, a number of whom had once belonged to other elements of the 1st Division, the company was restored to fighting strength. For now, they hold the line at the Dragon's Tongue River and prevent further lands from falling to the Cadoran Empire.